Hello, welcome to another video where I will be talking about IPs. Enjoy. Hello, so yeah, this video will be talking about IPs, what I think of them, not like each individual IP, but IPs placed on board games as a whole. Yeah, like, to be honest, I think they're really good. Sometimes it could be a bit naff, like massive Star Wars fan, so brought like quite a few Star Wars games. Some of them haven't been as good as others. Some of them might have been good in their time, like a Star Wars card game. As I say, like Unlimited's out now, and like for a living card game, I would probably for a card battle I'd go for Unlimited, and for a living card game I would go with Arkham Horror card game. So that's why I got rid of that. There was it Rebellion vs Empire, quite a small box from quite a few years ago now. I played like the tutorial game, really good. Was really looking forward to it. Then played proper game, and me and my partner were bombed. So there's sort of mixes of good and bad. I think especially like before hobby gaming becomes so popular, so it was very hit and miss of like, let's just slap this IP on it and people buy it up. It's a board game. People aren't really bothered about board games. Where now people are bothered about board games and they know there's a market there. So it could be anything from a movie or a movie series, so like Star Wars Clone Wars. It's got a mix of the movie and the animated series in there. It could be a video game. So I haven't opened this one yet, but I've never played the video game. This is the thing as well with some of the IP stuff. It's like stuff that I've never dealt with, but because it's a good game, own it and got it. So like, yeah, we also have like Dorf Romantic, which is a video game, and we ended up buying the video game because we love the board game so much. So maybe my partner will want Stardew Valley. This is kind of a video game I'm not really that into, so I won't be bothered about it, but she might because she plays Sims and stuff like that. Another thing I'm like never watched is Flow, but this is a really good real-time game. So yeah, like you don't always have to know the IP or anything, because we were around at a mate's house and we had Adventure Time Munchkin and Adventure Time Love Letter, and if you know of any of them, I've never watched Adventure Time, and with Munchkin and Love Letter, they are literally just the games with that theme put on. Sometimes, like with some of the Love Letters and stuff, I got a Star Wars one that's different. It's got its own sort of like mechanic of like a bit more like Lovecraft Letter, where it's you got like the good and bad side and stuff like that. So like it's not always just a throw this artwork on top of it and it's sell it. Sometimes they do change mechanics, and sometimes it makes sense to change the mechanics a bit because the changes they make it fit in that IP universe, whatever, that bit more. So I'm all for that. But I'm all for if you can just slap the artwork on it and it still works. Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? And Munchkin and Love Letter work like that with Adventure Time. And we took her around to our mates. Yeah, digress there. But took her around to our mates, and my mate's wife was like, "I'm not into Adventure Time. Never watched it. I don't know anything about it." It's like, you don't need to know anything. I don't. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like, just because it's got an IP attached to it doesn't mean you can't play it. Sometimes it may make you love a game more. So we have got The Hobbit, there and back again. Really good game. And I think it's one of them ones where you can play it and really enjoy it as a game. But because I've read the book, it's so much better. Like, oh, it's so cool that they're like, you're doing this bit of the story. Oh, you do, you know what I mean? It's really good how like they've got these big plot points, and you're playing out that scene. You know what I mean? Like, oh, trying to get them to travel here and stuff like that. But someone that's never read the book, I haven't watched the movies. Like I tried the first one a bit, and then like I wasn't that bothered about it. But yeah, like someone could have like not know nothing about it and still enjoy it as a really good solid game. So I find that quite interesting. Of you don't need to know these IPs and what they're about. And then sometimes they can even make a better game. So everyone loves the original of this game. I had the original of this game and got rid of it because I was like, I can't be arsed with a certain mechanism in it, but I can be arsed with the same mechanism in this game. But there is some slight changes, and everything just makes sense. Not that it didn't make sense in the original game, but this theming has just grabbed me all the more than the original game, and that is Seven Wonders Duel for Middle Earth. Seven Wonders Duel for Middle Earth? Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth, rather than Seven Wonders Duel. Yeah, you still got like sort of like the main sort of stuff there, but yeah, I think it's just that little bit tighter. Like, it just works so well. Such an amazing game. I would recommend anyone play this over normal Seven Wonders Duel. Whether you like Lord of the Rings or not, but if you like Lord of the Rings or even love Lord of the Rings, you would definitely love this. So it can boost the game for you, you know what I mean? Like, or sometimes because they're trying to make it fit within the theme, they change certain things and make that game that's a 7, 7.5, and 8 up to a 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? It could just make it just take that little step. They weren't going to do a revised edition or a second edition, but they kind of have without saying it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Sometimes you have these like really good games, but like it doesn't always connect with everyone. And the bit that's not connecting, like they do something like this, and it changes it. You know what I mean? It's not. They haven't done any drastic changes to it, but the changes that are made has made it worth buying this game, and yeah, doing the round setup thing, the age setup, sorry, and where in Seven Wonders Duel, like I enjoyed the game, it was a good solid game. I can understand why people love it, but with that, I was just like, you know what? It's a good game and that, but I can't be asked to do that every game. Where this, I do not care. I'm like, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's have a game. I'm up for this. So, yeah, like, it's that thing of IPs. It's gonna add like a cost onto production, but then it's one, you're going to sell to a lot of fans of whatever the IP is. So Lord of the Rings, massive IP. Like the last year, we had a stupid amount of games come out. In 1 year for one IP. Star Wars, they've got a load of games out. You got some that just got others. You've got things that have entered the public domain. So Cthulhu is a massive thing. But it's that thing of it. If it's something you're into and it's a good solid game, win it. You know what I mean? Two good things. But if you know nothing about the universe or the intellectual property, oh, I'm not into Star Wars or not into Lord of the Rings, like, don't be put off because it's only like the artwork and the theming of the game where you might not like something as a movie or a book, but it makes sense playing it as a game. It's like I'm not a fan of zombie movies, but I will happily read a zombie comic and definitely play a zombie game. So you taste, like, my tastes are different between mediums. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it's one of them things of like, just because it's got an IP attached, don't be like, oh, I don't want to play that. I'm not into that. Another one for me, I haven't watched, and people like my mate is like offended that I haven't watched it. Is Sons of Anarchy? Never watched Sons of Anarchy, and we got I brought my partner years ago Sons of Anarchy board game because she liked it, and it is a really, really good game. I love playing that game. I would like to get it played more, but I've never watched the show. I mean, like, since I played that, I've been I'll watch it. So I might watch it at some point. But yeah, like, so it sort of goes both ways, you know what I mean? Like, we as hardcore gamers want to play a lot of things, and let's try and get everything played. Impossible, but we try. But so I might play something and go, you know what, that was really good. That was really interesting. What's that about? And people might tell you bits of the lore or the stories or the reason why they chose to make that decision with that mechanic, and like, because you'll do certain things. And oh, that's really smart how they done that. And people are just like, what? And you explain it to them, and it creates an interest within that. So then people might go off and watch it. I'm not like, oh, I might go and watch that now. And yeah, like, if it's done well, rather than just slap it on there, especially like in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good solid game, makes sense. It can either push you to go and watch it, so then they're getting some new fans of the show, the video game, the TV show, or this board game is going to sell a load because people that aren't into board games, see Lord of the Rings and go, oh, what's that? Oh, that looks interesting. What's this about? Or someone might go, I don't know what to get them. I know they're into Lord of the Rings. I'll buy them this as a gift. So it sort of helps our hobby grow as well. Brings new people that wouldn't otherwise have played a board game, apart from maybe Monopoly at Christmas, or Connect Four with the kids, and brings them into our world. And I think people can't comprehend our world of there's literally a board game about everything. Like, anything you could think of, there's been a board game about it. So welcome into our world. We love board games. We love people talking about board games. We love talking to people about board games. So more the merrier, man. So that's what I think of IPs. They're just a really good thing. They can make a game better sometimes. They can make a game worse. Well, not make a game worse, but sometimes you're like, oh, Star Wars game, yeah, I'll get that, and then oh, this was a bit slapdash, wasn't it? So yeah, like it can be slapdash, but I think things have changed recently. So you get good solid games these days. You bring in new people into the hobby. You're finding out new and interesting things for yourself. Book, video game, TV show, movie. Yeah, like, and this could help bring kids into the hobby. You know what I mean? Like, such a good game, not too long, keeps you on the edge of seat, and it scales difficultness as well. Like, which is always cool. I think that's really cool when a game's aimed towards kids, but like, yeah, you can play it as just adults with like a harder sort of mode, or when the kids are growing and they know what they're doing and it's easy. Hey, well, let's play it like this now. So, yeah, IPs in my eyes are a good thing, and yeah, so thumbs up to IPs.